Hey, what's poppin'? Cause the show ain't stopping. But I like to thank you for stopping by the venue, and I'm gonna let you know what's on the menu. Today, I'm gonna tell you about 4 reasons why you should own a business. When I mention owning a business, many people think about a Fortune 500 company like Mark Zuckerberg type stuff. There are many reasons why you should own a business, but here are 4 reasons why the average everyday individual should own at least one. Number one, generational wealth. Whether you decide to start a company so that you can hold an asset or start a small business, the simple fact that you created an entity for that endeavor is going to make it a bit easier for you to pass it on to the next generation when that day comes. Or if you even decide to sell beforehand, that acquisition will be a much smoother process. Number two, tax benefits. The tax code is a series of incentives that provides a multitude of credits and write-offs for businesses and a small batch for the individual. If the government were to just give people money, then it wouldn't be beneficial because we wouldn't have much production and construction. Instead, we would have a lot of consumption and dysfunction, which is why they created a tax code so that the government can incentivize you to do the things that they want you to do and tax you for doing the things that they don't want you to do. Have you ever thought about the fact that as a consumer or individual, you pay a lot more in taxes than a business would? Matter of fact, some businesses pay zero taxes. Number three, access to capital. As an individual, if you have a good credit score, you can go into the bank and get a credit card, a loan, a line of credit, or even a mortgage on a house. But if you own a business and you have a good credit score, well, that's like gold. When you own a business, banks are willing to fund you up to 10 times the amount of an individual. So for example, if an individual were to apply for a business credit card and they got approved for $1,000, if they were to apply with that same bank for a business credit card, they could get up to $10,000. And depending on a financial institution, it may not report on the personal side, but that's a story for another day. And number four, asset protection. In today's day and age, when you start getting money, you can't be doing nothing funny because everyone and their grandma is going to come out the woodworks just to sue you for anything that you do. But if you position yourself correctly, then your assets will be protected, because if you don't neglect it and you respect it, then you will protect it. But honestly, what do I know? I'm just a regular degler smegler giving you some free game, because this is not advice. If you need advice, you're going to have to consult an advisor and pay a little price. But it'll be better to do that than to roll the dice with your life, because that price ain't going to be nice. But it's about that time. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified every time I make a new post. Until next time.